How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. I'm in the parts room today, as I've affectionately dubbed it. Trying to clear stuff out and get it installed on some of the vehicles here. This isn't a normal video for me right now. Today, kind of a sore subject with me. Shops, and I use that term very loosely. I know they're in business to make money, but to just try and fleece people the way they do is just absolutely ridiculous. This happened to my parents. This is a quote they received from a local shop. I'm covering up their personal information, but you can see what they wanted for parts. That's about 350% markup on the parts, and then the labor, and then what's this crap? Convenience fee, shop fees. Yeah, I bought the exact same parts right here using their part numbers, same brand and everything, and that price there, $648, isn't even with taxes included. Taxes and shipping was $186, $187 for that. So that's just absolutely ridiculous, as are these BS fees. So that's the entire quote they gave them. Almost $1,700. Now, I'm not trying to cry the blues here or anything, but you know, my folks are average Americans. Worked hard, did what they could. Luckily, my mom worked for Florida Hospital here and has a pension in addition to her Social Security. My dad did not. He became disabled in his early 40s, so kind of got struck down in his earning potential. But this is just out of hand. I used to go to them for years. I come to find out they've been sold and they move locations, and it's just not the same as it used to be. And as a result of this, they've lost all my business. Anybody I know locally, they will not go to them anymore after seeing and hearing about this. So I'm not gonna personally name names or anything like that, but kind of gonna put it out there that, hey, don't be held hostage. Don't let people do this to you. So yeah, I'm fortunate I have tools and I'm capable of doing the work, but yeah, just unbelievable. I'm almost at a loss for words. I'm so between two emotions of just anger and just mind blown that they would try and pull something like this on two elderly people that they clearly see don't have that kind of money to just pull out of their butt and throw around. So without further ado, I'm going to get into that, get these on the truck, and I'll show a little bit of that process. Not a whole heck of a lot. There's plenty of videos, really good ones. I'll probably link some in the description below showing how to do it step by step, so I don't bore you to tears. But bear with me as we kind of go through the motions here. Okay, so we're in the heat, pun intended, at the moment, and as you can see, I had to resort to violence, aka the blue-tipped wrench, and that wasn't included in their quote. So the 4 bolts that would have been needed to hold them in, 2 on each side, and of course this extra work if they weren't able to free them up. So they would have charged them even more yet. So not anticipating for that. Was this a pain in the ass? 100%, but again, it's my family's vehicle. I'm willing to do it for them and take care of it, but this is just things they're already overcharging them, attempted to, I should say, and then there would have been this. So can't even imagine. All right, stay tuned. We're gonna go ahead and start getting the new control arms in after this. Okay, so I went over to the driver's side because I'd previously done it over the weekend. Nice and cool. Gonna let the passenger side cool off, obviously, but we've loosely reassembled things. I'm gonna go in, have something to eat, cool off a little, and I'll get all this tightened up, and then I'll go to the other side and get that done, of course. And
pretty much this job's wrapped up. I can go ahead and put the inner fender liners and everything back where it goes. So, but like I said, I'll link below some really good links for some other people who've done great step-by-step videos from taking the tire off all the way start to finish. So I'm not going to bore you to tears with this basic job. So one thing I do want to point out is I greased the bushings on the outside to make it slide in easier, and so it'll articulate when the suspension's moving. And the bolts, I put some good old Never Sees on them. Didn't wear too much of it. And if you're wondering, there's the part number. Those are the replacement bolts. They've got kind of that, let's see if I got one in here that shows it. Yeah, they got like a flat machined into it on the one side. So, but that's pretty much the gist of it. If you need bolts, there's the Dorman replacement. And I'll detail the other parts, even though you've seen the part numbers previously in the beginning of this, just once again. And like I said, that'll be that. All right, so that's a wrap for today. We are back on the ground, mostly still on jack stands. I'm still needing to do the idler arm and bracket and the pitman arm, because they said those were bad as well, even though I'm looking at the idler and I can see I clearly replaced it. But you know what, this is for my folks. My mom's being a little hysterical and insisting I replace everything they said it needed, so we're gonna do that. The method I was using wasn't getting it loose with a pickle fork, so I'm gonna try something different tomorrow morning, get that and the pitman arm done, and then I need to make an appointment to get the front end aligned finally, and we'll be that much closer to doing a payoff video and going over this thing completely, what I've done to it, what I've fixed, etc, etc. Thanks for hanging in there with me. As always, appreciate you watching. I'm always down for, you know, opinions, comments, good, bad, otherwise. It's open discussion here. I don't get my feelings hurt. So again, appreciate it.